What's going on, traders? Stockofella, Rami Z back at it. We're gonna do a quick video today, talk about Strive Inc. ticker symbol ASST. I've been trying for a few different tries to get this video. This is my first type of video doing it, first or second doing it like this. But let me know if you guys like these types of videos. I want to talk about Strive Inc. Ticker symbol ASST. Full disclosure, I do hold a position, you guys, and let me give you my bullish case why I am bullish on Strive Inc. Ticker symbol ASST. Smash that like, you guys. Subscribe to the channel, and let's go. First of all, Strive holds 7,525 Bitcoins on their books. It successfully raised $760 million to fund this, right? It's also acquiring Similar Scientific, ticker symbol SMLR, in an all stock transaction, which means they're not giving up no cash. It's part of the dilution, and hopefully they'll be, by the time they're done with this, which should be coming out in the next couple months, they will combine. They will own around hopefully 11K Bitcoin, possibly even more by then. We do have a guy, Mike Alfred, one of my friends on X, who gave this $25 price target. But also he gave Bitcoin BTC a $315,000 price target, ASST a $25 price target. That's a 25 times return from here. Is that possible? It's definitely possible, and I'll tell you why or how he came up with this math or how I came up with this math, you guys. Um, so where did he get the $25 PT from? Bitcoin at a price target around 300K range. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but ASST is a high beta ticker symbol with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin moves up 10%, this is probably going to move up 15, 20%. If Bitcoin moves down 20%, this will probably move down 30%. So let's just say this keeps going up with the high beta, and then the super cycle. Everybody thinks that's coming to Bitcoin next year or the year after, whenever it's coming. Plus a premium that's at least 2 to 3 times. What's the premium for? Scarcity, for people who don't actually could hold the coin. A lot of institutions can't actually hold the coin, but they could buy shares. And there's some people, even a lot of retailers, a lot of different people who don't want to deal with the wallet thing and keeping up with it. So, and then there's some people who rather have a levered bet. So if Bitcoin goes up to 20, 40, 50%, this might move up 100%. So you get a premium for the convenience, for all the extra conveniences that come with that. So let's just say we have 7,525 Bitcoin. This is without the SMLR acquisition, right? At times around 315,000, multiply that by 7525 Bitcoin, that will be a $2.3 billion valuation. So Bitcoin at the net asset value, which is the net, will push the value to at least, I'm thinking, around 20, with a $20 with a 2 times premium, even up to $30, even more with a 2 to 3 times premium. You guys, so you guys could get what I'm saying here. It's like this follows Bitcoin. So as long as Bitcoin moves up like to 300K, this has no choice but to be around. If they don't keep like diluting to raise more, which they're basically copying Michael Saylor's strategy, but you're getting this at an earlier term than that. And why is it down right now? A lot of people like asking me, why is it down right now? So the reason why I think it's down is the temporary dilution. What they're gonna have to buy, they have to raise money to buy 700 million of Bitcoin, so they definitely issued new shares. And then short sellers are definitely taking advantage of a dilution. When I looked it up yesterday, it was 20 to 25% of the flow short. So that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing, depending on what's happened. Let's look at my technical analysis video, you guys, and let me know if you guys like these kind of videos. Smash that like, and do not forget to subscribe. All right, this is the weekly chart for ASST. We're gonna start off with the weekly, but if you guys remember, it was a part of a SPAC not too long ago. So the past really was like irrelevant. This is when it was like an asset company, and then they switched to the Bitcoin strategy. So we're gonna go look to let's do a 1 year, you guys. You guys see how we're at $1 right here? You see the gaps, to all the gaps to fill. This is why technically I'm bullish on it. All the other stuff is just like a plus to me, but the technicals, all I'm missing is volume, and we need really Bitcoin to start moving up. But this if it holds, this could, I could be wrong, you guys, but around this area could be the bottom of this range. Let me show you guys a 4 hour chart. a 1 hour. Let's do a 4 hour. Okay, just a 4 hour chart, you guys. If it holds this range right here, if it holds this range and it gets above a dollar, we have to crack above the 50 MA, which is 135. If you have conviction in Bitcoin that Bitcoin could move up, this is definitely, like I said earlier, this is definitely going to move up. Even though I have an average and my average is a little higher than a dollar, I might be adding soon, but on the 4 hour looking good. The daily looks really good. You guys see that? Like like if you don't do technical analysis, this is like a bigger channel, right? A huge channel in the long run, right? But right now we are at the bottom of the channel. The problem I have with this is the bag holders. If we have maybe too many bag holders in this. But right now it's been playing around 90 to two, a dollar to dollar 50 to two. So the more I think it's gonna hold, like the longer it takes to, it's almost back up at above a dollar again. But the only thing is we have the 50 MA above us and we have the 200 MA above us. But I think we can crack this. And then you guys see my price target is not as high as Mike's, but my first price target would be around the 7, maybe 5. If it has problem getting there, I just want to add here. If it cracks 5, if Bitcoin's having a super cycle like they say, if that happens, I'll probably hopefully be adding at 5 if it holds 5, and maybe adding on the way up, just depending on the situation in the BTC markets. But hopefully the goal is to get at least above here, and this is another ad for me, but this is hopefully target is between 7 and even $10, you guys. I have my final target if it makes newer highs around 1346, 1347. So you guys can see my target is not as high, but it's definitely possible because you can see even back then it was a different company. Still, we're still below, way below what it IPO'd average at. But long term, you guys, long term, where I see this headed, let's do an hourly chart. See this hourly, you guys, kind of like to me, it's called a shakeout, right? So a lot of shaking out going on right here. A few times before it really pops. The main thing is we want to break a dollar and we want volume so we can keep going above 125, above the 50. First gap to fill is around 182, almost $2 area. Second gap to fill is between 250 and 3. Hopefully, if we're having a Bitcoin super cycle, like they say, bull market, whatever, we'll crack this 200 with no problem, depending on where this is. This is here right now, but we don't know where it will be later. And hopefully keep going up. So what I think is, like I said earlier, um, we might crack. Just looking at technical analysis, doing it for almost 11 years. To me, this is where you buy, right? Back in the day when I used to buy stocks, this is where I used to buy and then sell down here. Buy up here, then sell down here. Buy up here, then sell down here. Don't make that newbie mistake and wait till it starts going up. This is where you start DCing. It could even go down. Let's say it goes down, I'll still be adding, like I said in my last video. So be careful with that, you guys. And yeah, I think that might be the end of the video. If this is, you already know. Plan the trade. Hope you like this kind of video. Smash that like. Any recommendations, leave it in the comments. Any questions, leave in the comments. And don't forget, you guys, plan the trade, trade the plan. Peace out. All right.